Hey guys, Jared here, Magnetic Men's Club. I hope you're all doing well. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this video. But did you know that 80% of everybody who has actually made a New Year's resolution has given up on that resolution by February 1st? As a matter of fact, only about 10% of the people who actually create a resolution will keep it, and by March 1st, 5%. Why is that? We're gonna start with the basic understanding that we all have 6 basic needs. They're not wants, they're not desires, but by and large, every human on this planet has 6 basic needs. And interestingly enough, 86% of the population identifies as the need for certainty to be their most desired need, their most outcome need. They need to feel certain. And you can actually look into this over this last 3 years when we went through this COVID pandemic, where people wanted to feel so certain and feel so safe that they would take untested, unproven vaccines just so that they could get back to what's called normalcy. They would put on masks that the government and the so-called experts would say to put these on, and that would give them a little bit of certainty. They would shelter in place for days and weeks on end just so they could feel certain that they would feel safe. So certainty is something that 86% of every human on this population identifies as probably their number 1 or number 2 desired need that they have. On the flip side, the second need is uncertainty, because there always has to be a balance in life. Uncertainty is that need to have a little bit of change, a little bit of uncertainty in your life, a little bit of challenge in your life. Think about it this way. If you knew every single day the complete outcome of your day, the certainty side, after a few days, you'd be bored. So we all need a little level of uncertainty. We all need a little bit of unknown just to keep things mixed up. The third need that we all have is the need for fulfillment, that need to find our purpose. And that inherently is most of the time what people strive for. They want to feel important. They want to feel like they matter. We all have that need in us as well. An example of this would be, a lot of people ask me, why are gangs so important or so, how come we can't break up gangs? Well, think about it. When you have these young males who don't have a father figure in their life and they get together into this group, they feel important, they feel empowered. You give these young people a weapon and they go out and they, at gunpoint, rob somebody. How important do they feel at that second? How powerful do they feel at that second? Very powerful. This is why that need is so ingrained in us. And this is why a lot of the times in our poorer populations, the need to feel powerful, that need to feel important is so pressing. Interesting statistic is, in the poorer populations, Mercedes-Benz is the most sought after car to own. Most of the people can't own it and they can't actually afford it. They lease them, but it's that status symbol. They want to feel important. So we have this need for certainty, we have a need for uncertainty, and we have this need to feel important, to feel empowered. We also have a need, all of us, for love and connection. Sadly, most of us never really find love. We settle for connection, but we want to be able to have a partner, to have children, to feel that love, to feel like there's other people in this world that we can care for. Those are the first 4 needs. The other 2 we're not going to talk about too much in this video, but the first 4 needs are actually inherent needs. Those are the needs of the self. And what I mean by that is we strive to get these 4 needs met each and every day. The other 2 needs, a lot of people don't even reach in their lifetime. And the 5th need, just so you know, is the need for growth. And then the 6th is contribution. So where am I going with this, Jared? This is a long-winded explanation, and we'll touch on these needs further in other videos. But if you look at smoking, let's use that as an example, because every year people on January 1st are going to commit themselves to quit smoking. They've, smoked a pack a day, whatever it is, and January 1st, bam, they're going to quit smoking. They got the patches, they've done everything, and by February 1st, they start smoking again. What happened? Well, the better question is, what needs are being met with smoking? And what you have to understand with these needs is when you combine these 4 needs, typically it's 2 to 3 needs combined, it's considered or called a super need. And this is why habits are so incredibly hard to break. So think about smoking. I was a smoker. I started smoking, I'm going to say when I was 14 years old. And I wanted to fit in. I was in high school, I remember. I might have even been middle school. And I wanted that need. I wanted to feel cool. I wanted to fit in. So what need was being met at that point? That need for fulfillment, right? That need to belong to a group. So that was my first need that was being met. What other need was being met as I was getting older is that need when you smoke, you do have certainty. You know when you're stressed or you just woke up and you had a cup of coffee, you know that certainty of, okay, I'm going to take this drag and it's just going to excel out whatever the fuck comes out of them. You have a certainty. You know what the cigarette's going to do to you to either help you calm you down or whatever the reason is you smoke. So you get that certainty met. You also get the need of uncertainty because you inherently do know cigarettes are bad for you. You're uncertain how bad. You're uncertain of, am I going to get cancer from this? Am I going to get emphysema? Am I going to have any other health problems? So in a sick way, you're also creating that uncertainty need. My dad smoked. He still smokes to this day. And in a weird way, when I started going through my own kind of thoughts on smoking, I realized I was connecting to love and connection with my father because he smoked. I felt I could get closer to him in some way by smoking. It was this connection that smoking made us more common than we were. So this is why a habit is so hard to break. So the question you want to ask yourself when you're going through and you're trying to make a lasting change in your life, and this is what happens when you sign up for a coaching class with us or one of our coaches, is we want to look at what needs are being met from this habit and replace those needs with new, healthier habits. So how did I quit smoking, or how did I end up kicking that habit? Well, by recognizing what needs were being met for the cigarettes, I was actually able to rewire my brain to find better alternatives that would meet the same needs. Once I got on the patch, because I wanted to get that addiction, the physical part of addiction off, I started going to the gym more. I started replacing when I felt like I wanted to have a cigarette, I would just say to myself, I'll do it in an hour. I'll smoke in an hour. And then typically what happens in an hour, I forgot about it. So the whole point of this video is, instead of getting yourself down about failing on whatever habit you are trying to stop doing, or maybe it's you're trying to get back into the gym, maybe you're trying to start something new and you failed. Think about what needs are being met from this habit, and then try to work backwards and create new experiences and new thoughts that will help meet your needs. And this is what the coaching program that we put together. It's a 90-day program. It's 12 sessions, one-on-one with me, and it helps shore up those gaps. If you're trying to level up as a man, if you're trying to start something new, maybe can be consistent into the gym, we're here to help you. We're here to support you so that you have the best shot possible. And a lot of it is up here. A lot of it is what needs are going to be met by you replacing an old habit with a new habit. I hope this video makes sense to you. My name is Jared Schoonmaker. I am the founder of Magnetic Men's Club, and all we're here to do is provide you information. We want to help support you in breaking a habit, in starting new, healthier lifestyles. If you found this video valuable, please hit like, hit subscribe. If you're looking to level up, if you're looking for some more information, click the link down below. It's going to send you to a site. Put your contact information on. We can schedule a free discovery call to see if we're the right fit for you. If I'm personally not the right fit for you, but you want to still move forward, we have a ton of coaches in our database that I personally know that we can find you the right person for whatever you're trying to do. I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll talk soon.